Hey everyone, I'm Heinz and welcome to my channel. And in today's video, we're going to look at the Center EA MetaTrader 5 or MT5 version that was recently released. However, before we begin, I'm going to ask you for a quick favor. Please drop this video a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Now, on the channel, we've already featured the MT4 version, so I decided to do an advanced scalping set file for the same bot. The bot is available on the MQL5 marketplace and it has been shown to use price action trading with an in-depth analysis of market movements. There has already been over 20,000 downloads, and if we take a closer look at the author, you'll see that he has multiple profitable signals running for different bots that he offers. Additionally, from this, you'll see that the CenTEA MT4 version already has a high reputation and a lot of positive reviews with 4.56 out of the 273. Now, for the latest versions, there has been some additions and changes, and the author has gone the extra step to provide us with 4 different set files. Now, what I do when building my own set files like the ones I have available on Patreon, I like to take a look at these different set files, combine the information, and then build my very own. So let's take a look at this. Switching to my MetaTrader 5, I've already been running the set file on the AUDCAD on a small demo account. The reason is why I like always testing it on a small account is to make sure that everything is running correctly. As always, it is best to first test your strategies and EAs against a demo account before moving to a live one. Now, the bot that I've been trading does use a 4-hour filter and a few other settings to ensure that it's trading successfully. Now, the symbol that I'll be testing against is the AUDCAD. So I took a combination of the USDCAD set file and the AUDUSD set file and built my very own. This was from the 10th of January 2022 until the 1st of December 2023. And for this example, I'll be using a deposit of 5,000 and every tick based on real tick. So in the background, I'm going to start running the set file because it does a lot of entries, which can be very good for those of you running a rebate system. Now for the strategy, I'm using the automatic time frame set to the 15 minute, and the set file will be available for free download, so make sure to grab it and test along. I'll be using a lot per currency of increase to 1,500. So from 1,000 to 1,500, giving me a medium to high risk. Additionally, I've increased the lot multiplier from 1 to 1.3 to help the grid trade more profitably. For the calendar filters, I have these to true, as well as trade day or trade hour filter, which I'll be starting the system on a New York or on a London server from 2 to 22. Now, while we have these first few filters, let's take a look at what the graph is showing us and how it's reacting to what the changes are that I have made. Now, see, as with most of these grid or martingale style bots, the equity curve is running below the balance curve. And for those specific trees, and the reason why it gives us these steps is because the take profit is set in the currency account. However, it is adjusted for the size of the account balance. Additionally, I'm also using a stop loss of 300 that has also been adjusted for the account balance. When we take a closer look at the maximum slippage and spread, these need to be adjusted for your specific broker. I've also limited the quantity of trades allowed to from 200 to 20 and increased the minimum step of the grid from 14 to 25 and using bi-directional trading. Additionally, I've increased the minutes after news from 60 to 90 to give it a bit more breathing room around those high critical events. Now, if we take a closer look at what two-way orders means, it means the bot is trading bi-directionally. So if you go to the journal, you will see at the same time as from my previous screen with the chart, it is entering both buys and sells. Then every time it is going for that amount that we set near currency, which I have set to automatically increase according to the account balance, which is giving us the results we see before us. It's currently starting on a 0.04 lot and then adding or multiplying with 1.3 for the grid. Now remember, when trading bi-directionally, it means it gives the bot the opportunity to enter the market with both buy and sell trades at the same time, and then using a calculation to determine where the exit for those basket of trades might be. So what we can see from the graph, which is typical for these martingale grid bots that don't take a loss, is that the equity curve is constantly beneath the balance curve. However, you need to take into consideration that this is a high risk trading approach. Of course, you can further decrease the amount of hours it trades or increase some of the other filters if you'd like it to trade less. But for the experiment that I'll be running on my VPS, this is the set file that I'll be using. So if you'd like to learn more about how to trade these expert advisors live in the market, make sure to subscribe to my channel. So here we have the final graph for the set file, and we'll see it started off at 5,000 and ended with a very high equity after some periods of drawdown. Now, because we are using demo data, this won't necessarily replicate what happens in the live market. That is why it's important that we first forward test this on a cent account to see if it can have a high recovery factor. We'll see our initial deposit of 5,000 went to over 7,700, ending on an equity of 7,836 cents with 15 cents on top of that. Now, if we take a look at some of the stats for what we did for this back test, you'll see that we had a total net profit of $2,836.15 with a maximum equity drawdown of $879.80 or 16.93%. It had a very healthy profit factor of 1.64 with a good recovery factor of 3.22. It had a high margin leverage of 518, showing that the lot sizing is still aggressive, and we might want to increase that from 1,500 to a higher amount to decrease the lot sizing multiplier. Now, if we look at the total quantity of deals, it was 1,244 with 622 total trades and 58.68 of these being winners. So I hope that you found this information helpful, and I want to say thank you for watching. Until next time, happy trading. Bye.